Hey there guys, ItalyHorse45 here. Got a pickups video for you today. We got a whole bunch of stuff at garage sales. Hit up a big local community sale. Usually we do get a bunch of good stuff for. Not a lot of in the old category, got a couple of older stuff, but mostly from the PlayStation 2 era, even some Wii games, so I'm going to jump right into those right now. So the first thing that we picked up was at the very first garage sale we went to the whole weekend was the Spyro Collector's Edition. Now this comes with the first Spyro, Ripto's Rage, and Year of the Dragon, which are classic PS1 games. Came in the box Collector's Edition. We picked it up for $5 for the whole set. So there's each one. Each one was in really good shape. This is the special Collector's Edition one. There's no extra content. It just came bundled all together. So bought it for $5. Usually sells for around $40 to $60, I think, somewhere in that range. So we got a really good deal on those. We had the first and the last one. Didn't have the second one, I don't believe. But nice to pick those up. Really fun platforming games to play. Next, at one of the first garage sales we went to in our local community sale, we've been looking for another PS2 to get to, because we've only had one that we've had here at the house, and my brother was looking for one to take up to college with him. So we were looking for another PS2, so we ended up picking up a slim PS2 for $5, and it even had Spider-Man 2 inside of it. The lighting doesn't show it. But yeah, it came with 2 memory cards, a couple controllers. One of them was the blue clear one, like that. The other one was the black one, the one that came with it. But yeah, we really had to get that for $5. Usually you spend up to $20 to $40 for a slim PS1, but we weren't going to do that, so got that. And at this exact same sale, we did pick up 3 games. They had them listed at 50 cents a piece. We got Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood, Medal of Honor Vanguard. I do believe this one was complete. Not manual around. Come on now. Yeah, so it was complete. Yeah, Vanguard. This fell out, but it is complete. These were 50 cents a piece, which is really, I'll buy any game for 50 cents a piece. Even this one, Barbie's Horse Adventures Wild Horse Rescue. Now, I might not have picked this up, but for some reason my brother really knows his Barbie games really well, so it wasn't complete, and ends up this thing sells complete for about $15, which surprised the hell out of me. I would have thought it was $1 less game, so good to have him around on garage sales, pick up those really good Barbie games for me. Also, at one of the earlier garage sales, I got a DJ Hero turntable for $3, so I can be all wiggity whack. But I'll promise never to do that again. Yeah, for $3, it's for the 360. I guess it seemed interesting to me. That wasn't very popular, so I was just like, well, might as well get it for $3. Its controller at least would sell for $3 if I wanted to get my money back out of it. But I'll keep it around just for shits and giggles. But yeah, I got a DJ Hero turntable now. No game for it though. Now, a couple of Wii games that we picked up while we were out. One was GoldenEye 007, which was a remake of the Nintendo 64 GoldenEye. Probably not as good with the motion controls, but actually this thing it does support the Pro controller and the GameCube controller. But what I was really looking to do is find this thing with the Golden Limited Edition Classic Pro controller. But what I might end up doing is possibly sell this thing on eBay or something like that, and see if I can maybe split the price of the box edition of the with the controller. So, and also for $3 we picked up WarioWare Smooth Moves, which I've heard a lot of good stuff about the WarioWare series. It's a big collection of mini games you can play. It's usually just quick, maybe 10-15 second mini games. Like, what's this one here? Hold the Wii remote in your hand like this, and make sure you don't drop. So it's like you're holding a broom. Make sure you don't drop it or something. It's just little stuff like that. Just be fun and interactive to play with. Next, at a sale, we picked up some PS1 games. Got Hardcore 4x4, Burst Trick Wakeboarding, which I would imagine is kind of like a Tony Hawk game or a SSX style game with just that kind of gameplay and stuff. Motocross Mania. And finally, one other thing that was kind of cool to find was a Game Shark for the PS1. Don't find the disc versions of Game Sharks very often. It was a little scratched and didn't have the manual and stuff with it. With the manual, would have had the codes that you would have to put in for each game. But now with the internet, you can go on and look up the codes if you wanted to. But this one goes for 10 to 15 bucks, which is one of the more valuable Game Sharks out there. Next, at the one of the last garage sales we went to for the day, we found a classic gray Nintendo 64, which came along with 5 games, one of which was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. One of the saw a yellow card and instantly thought Donkey Kong 64, but it wasn't just that lucky. Well, I see a lot. GoldenEye 007, Supercross 2000, Excite Bike 64, which I've heard wasn't the greatest version of Excite Bike, but and the original Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. All that for $5. And when I took it up to the lady at the stand, she seemed so surprised that somebody bought it and so happy that somebody actually bought it for $5. And I was like, I buy these things all the time for $5. But actually, I didn't tell her that I sometimes pay more. But this is kind of funny to see her. Had no idea these old games have value. Next, the only thing I bought off of eBay was a copy of Dot Hack Mutation Part 2. Saw in the last video I got Dot Hack Infection, which was the first one, and this one came in the Blockbuster rental case. But I bought it for $13, which is a little bit under, which is actually significantly under what it usually goes for. It usually goes for about 25 to 30 complete. It did come with both discs, the anime DVD, and the game, and the manual, which was kind of interesting to look at. But yeah, I'll just keep my eyes out for a case only, like an original case only. I haven't seen a whole lot of them out there, but looking for those just to see if just to make it complete and be able to put it on my shelf. So yeah, I want to get more of these, but they're just so expensive to find. Only thing I can justify myself getting them is if I were to happen to find one out in the wild, I can basically, if I paid retail for it on eBay before, I can basically sell the one I find for exactly that and get one game for nothing. For Goodwill and pawn shops this past week, I took advantage of the same deal I showed in my last video at the pawn shop I go to. It still had the same sale, and I ended up getting some PS2 games and a 360 game, Airborne Troops, Countdown to D-Day, complete. It's in really good shape. And Seek and Destroy, looks like a tank fighting game. There. This one was complete. I kind of picked out the ones out of the ones we had that were kind of in good shape. And another one from the Brothers of Arms series, Road to Hill 30. I saw at a garage sale I got the other one, Brothers in Blood I think it was, and a 360 game, Far Cry Instincts. Something gave Far Cry and Far Cry. Oh, we have Far Cry 1 for the PC, but I kind of like the different 360 and the second one. It's supposed to be really fun games. Just haven't quite gotten around to them yet. And finally, the fifth one from 5 for 10 was Beavis and Butthead for Super Nintendo. Label was a little torn, but people still are very nostalgic about Beavis and Butthead, so we'll pick it up. And for the Goodwill, got 2 Super Nintendo games. Got Killer Instinct, which I already had. Kind of hard to show how dark it is. There you go. For $3, and Batman Returns for $3. Batman Returns I didn't have before, so I'm just gonna put that in the collection. And Color Instinct I'll probably sell. Get about $10 for it. I'd hope so. 10 to 8, maybe 8 to 10. Double my money on it. But yeah, I always am happy to see Super Nintendo games with Goodwill, because they don't get them in very often. Whenever they do, I usually do pounce on them. The final lot that we got for the whole garage sailing and gaming weekend was, I said we don't find very many PS2s, but actually we found a fat one, which I've been looking for a while. I really thought these ones were liked them a lot more than the slim ones. They have a dedicated power button. You can turn it off without just putting it in sleep mode. It has a disc tray instead of a disc, let's see, call it an opening or whatever. But I always did like these a lot more. I was always kind of sad that we traded in our fat one for a slim one. And along with it, we got 4 games. It's got the Simpsons game, Dance Factory, and a dance mat, but I don't really care to show that. Simpsons Hit and Run, which I'll probably sell. We already have that one in really good shape. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. Got this one actually very useful because it came in a really nice case. One we had. I actually already swapped it out, but it came in one of the thicker, better structured PS2 cases. So we ended up swapping it out for our. We ended up making it into. We ended up using it for Dragon Ball Z Infinite World. It had like the crappy case, but this one was a lot better one. It had the memory card slot, so we swapped it out for that. Alright, that's about it. That's all that we got for this past week of garage sailing. The big community sale we had. We pretty happy with what we got. Added our collection pretty well. Got some systems we were looking for. And that's about it. Hey, and actually, I'm going to have a really big video. And hey, people saying you can't find good deals on Craigslist. Well, I'm going to show them that they're wrong. We got an awesome deal. So, hey, make sure you guys have a like, subscribe, check out the other channels, and hey, have a nice day.